The Hippolytus is such a good play because there are 4 really powerful roles, 2 for women, Phaedra and her nurse, and 2 for men, Theseus and Hippolytus, and they're all incredibly well developed and subtly portrayed. Hippolytus, like Medea, really tries our patience. You know, we can't decide whether we really are on his side or not, but it works the other way round from Medea. Hippolytus starts the play being thoroughly obnoxious. He's arrogant, he won't pray to Aphrodite, even when a sensible huntsman tells him to. He is horrible to women. He clearly has no sense of social responsibility whatsoever. He just likes to be out doing athletics with other young men, which would have been very much seen as problematic in the Athenian city-state, where you were supposed to grow up and become an involved member of the democracy. He's selfish, he's narrow-minded, he's some sort of social deviant within ancient Greek terms, because he doesn't want to get married. And yet, he is very noble, because when he could defend himself, he doesn't, because he's famously sworn an oath not to. And he ends up dying without doing anything seriously wrong. He's obnoxious, but he hasn't committed any kind of crime, suffering terribly. We watch him in his death throes, having a very moving reunion with his father and actually forgiving him. So we start out thinking this is a thoroughly unpleasant young man, and we end up really very moved by him. Now, perhaps that's appropriate to someone in a hero cult. Perhaps that's appropriate, that they're both very difficult and very admirable at the same time. Hippolytus succeeds in doing something that the other 3 characters don't, and that is not letting out a dangerous piece of information when he could save himself with it. He actually stands by, in a very honourable way, an oath he's sworn. None of the others is actually capable of that kind of self-control. It's as though he goes on a learning curve, because he does say bad things in the beginning of the play, and he seems to grow up and become the only responsible adult amongst them. And that makes his death all the more moving, when he also forgives his father, and his beloved goddess Artemis comes in a mysterious epiphany at the end of the play, so that we know that he is deeply loved by her and he is going to get a hero cult.